Hello everyone and welcome back to Steel Division 2. Today, in the red corner, we have player Odenato playing the 3rd Canadian Infantry on balanced income. In the blue corner, we have none else than myself, Hobo, the king of the noobs, playing 1st DFL on a balanced income. This is a rank game for myself at least, and player Odenato was not happy that I was playing the 1st DFL. He didn't even say good luck, have fun. He actually responded nothing other than I was being cheesy. But anyway, I am French, and so I love cheese. Especially with 1st DFL. I love them. They're my new favorite fucking division. And yeah. So anyway, this is gonna be our deployment. I don't have much around here, but I do have a recon with an AT and a machine gun here. And what I like about 1st DFL is that their machine gun, they have access to the 12.7 millimeter machine gun, and these guys can shoot at 1250 range, which is, so it's the same as the German machine gun. And also being 12.7, they can actually fall back light vehicles like the Humber or the SPW 231, 222, and these guys, they actually do suppressive damage on them. So I love these machine guns, and I have them in Phase A for this very specific reasons. And so anyway, I'm putting a lot of defenses just all over the place. But what I have here is, since I want to take advantage of my 12.7 millimeter machine gun, so I'm gonna not put them in these houses where they would have the same range. I know Odenato has a regular machine gun that they have 1,000 meter range. So what I did is I put my machine gun just outside the 1,000 meter range, just enough for my machine gun to shoot at him, but not for him to shoot at me. So I have a machine gun here to shoot at this dude, and I have a machine gun here to shoot at this dude. And here I have a support tank and anti-air here as well, with a Legionnaire here just to defend. So yeah, that's the game. And at the end, my opponent, I told him good game, and he didn't. He said shitty, and then surrendered right after. So I thought he was a bit rude, and so that's one of the reasons why I cast the game. But also, I'm gonna do another thing for that, and I'm gonna put a song that I dedicate to him. Most of you won't know what it means, and that's okay. But there you go. Let's start the game.
J'ai jamais vu une fille pleurer autant pour un garçon. Jamais vu l'amour créer de la haine de cette façon. Ces chagrins de jour vont finir dans ceux de la nuit. Faut la voir marcher d'un pas lourd, comme si chaque pied pesait sur lui. Sèche tes pleurs, sèche tes pleurs, je t'en prie, sèche tes pleurs. Il y a 15 jours est parti, celui qu'elle voulait pour longtemps est parti celui dont elle souhaite la mort maintenant. Qu'il crève mieux qu'il souffre, qu'une fille le largue par des bords, que dans ses larmes comme moi s'étouffe, que le sud de la fille lui fasse du nord. Sèche tes pleurs, sèche tes pleurs, je t'en prie, sèche tes pleurs. À qui veut bien l'entendre, elle en dit du mal autant qu'elle peut, comme le chien seul. Pas de gentillesse, pas de souvenir tendre, pleure et pleure encore, qu'avec toutes les larmes qui tombent, j'ai pensé calmer mes remords et fournir en eau le tiers-bon. Sèche tes pleurs, je t'en prie, sèche tes pleurs, sèche tes pleurs, sèche tes pleurs. Je t'en prie, sèche tes
And so we see here, like, even my machine gun can shoot at the even his 6-pounder here. So I think I did a really good move with these guys.
Pourquoi tu vas pas la retrouver? Et je me disais tout bas, vas-y, elle se meurt de te revoir. Coursi me rendre service, moi, boucher l'affluent de la mer Noire. Sèche tes pleurs, sèche tes pleurs. Je t'en prie, sèche tes pleurs, sèche tes pleurs, sèche tes pleurs. Je t'en prie, sèche tes pleurs, sèche tes pleurs, sèche tes pleurs. Sèche tes pleurs, ma sœur. Sèche tes pleurs, ma sœur.
Did it not work? Sorry about that, guys. Oh yeah, it did work. Okay. There's just not enough unit right now. Alright, so that was the song dedicated to my opponent. It is called Sèche tes pleurs by Daniel Bélanger. I'm sure most of my French peeps are gonna know. They're gonna know what it means. But anyway, you know what, though, in Odenato's defense, it is true that first DFL is, like, I mean, it's one of the strongest division you could get right now. And there's no beating it. There is no beating it. Recently with it, I've beaten Tanner, I've beaten Liberal Perturabo, I've beaten literally everyone. I don't think I've lost a single time playing these guys. And yeah. So I am having fun with them. Eventually I'll go back to my using, you know, 7th Estonian and divisions that sucks like that. 14 infantry. I've played with 7th Estonian and 14 infantry a whole lot. And I think, you know what? If I want to play OP division, I will as well. So that is it. And I'm playing rank, so, you know, I'm not going to play 14 infantry in rank. Anyway, so I think I did really well in my opening. I've taken control of this flag for now. I have, like, you know, Recon M3 A3 here. I got Sapar, all of my infantry, they basically all have bazookas. And yeah, sorry about that, I had someone bugging me. But yeah, so basically all my infantry have bazookas. You can see even the Recon has bazooka. The Sapar has bazooka. Just the Legionnaire don't have any bazookas, but that's okay because they have 2-star. They are fanatical. They have TNT. They have 3 Thompson's machine gun. I mean, Christ, the infantry on these. Now, that's another thing. You see what I did here? I purposely made him waste his ammo there. So he has 606 ammo, and I was just flying there completely content on doing that, and he's gonna waste them pretty big. Now I'm starting to smoke, so soon I'm gonna go away, but you know, doing that wastes a lot of his ammo, and it makes me, you know, not damage that much. And yeah, now I'm gonna go, and his ammo are now to 492, and these start with 1200 ammo, I think. Yeah, 1200 ammo, and he's down to 400. Now I bring another one, and I'm just gonna do the same thing, and I'm gonna waste his ammo. And yeah, anyway, that's I do that often. I like to do that in my games, and it's cool with these type of weapon because they really burn through their ammo real fast, and they don't do that much damage alone. So this is what I'm doing here. You can see now he's 252. He's gonna have to bring a supply truck, and we're not even past phase A again yet, I mean. So there you go, he's down to 183 ammo. He brought another Crusader. Here we have the site of Sherman DD. So these tanks, they can go, they can cross rivers in the game, so that it's a pretty neat feature. If you're going to use a division that use a lot of Shermans, and you know there's a big river, like, you know, maybe Babar and the map Babar, then you could use this division, the 3rd Canadian Infantry, because they do have DD tanks. Now, I didn't use any partisan in my opening, so I'm gonna at least use one here, but I think it's the only one I'm gonna use in my deck. But I do have them in my deck. It's just sometimes, you know, I have stuff that I'm gonna use only if I need. Odenato being a good player, you know, I figured I wouldn't need not that I wouldn't need them, but I figured they would just die uselessly. And that it would be overall a waste of point. Anyway, so I am bringing buffers for the mill, another one here. I'm gonna have one here, I'm gonna have one here. Or just, you know, overall to defend from these airplanes. Uh, 57 mil cannon. Looks like they got nerfed. They don't do a lot of damage, but they, as I say that, he just got a penetration into that leader tank. Priest DD coming in with a Ram 2 commander. Let's look at this dude. I always see. I hate this. I thought it was the game's camera broken, but it's actually my mouse. My middle mouse makes the camera go all over the place. Look at this fucking view. Nice fucking thing. Anyway. Yeah, so it's my mouse the problem, I found out, because when I'm scrolling down internet pages, it started doing that as well. So I was thinking of buying that new, what I'm using is a Razer Dead Adder Elite, and I was thinking of buying that new Razer Dead Adder 2, and it's got the color of Halo, you know that game with the super mutant, human, cyborg, whatever. You probably know Halo. Anyway, it's an Xbox game, and it got the color of Halo. It's a Halo sponsored mouse, right? So it's got all the color plus, you know. Anyway, it's a really nice mouse, but then again, I didn't because you know, it's still working. It's just the camera is a bit shy. All right, so I'm coming back here to try to do the same trick again. But I'm gonna have to fall back because now there's 2 of them, and the suppression is just too big for my airplane. My opponent is bringing a 140 mil off map, and you know that's another thing. He talks to me about being cheesy, but he's got all these off map in his deck. So take with a grain of salt, my friends. When people call you cheesy, take it with a big grain of salt. I used to do that a lot. Nice. This was a random bombing on my end. With this division, what I like to do is sometimes bomb random places that I think the enemy will be. And so I thought for sure there's going to be an enemy there, and I killed him. Well, actually, I killed one of them. I suppressed the other. But it's good to bomb random places sometimes. It makes the enemy think you might do a move there. Maybe they'll buy some reinforcement to go there. This guy's been sitting there the whole game. But yeah, anyway. So I'm doing my trick again. I want to... this guy's depleted by now. 40 minutes into phase B. 40 seconds, sorry. And this guy's okay. So I'm doing the same thing here. Maybe I was a bit too far this time. I'm gonna bring some 155 mil long tom, and these are your friend in 1v1. Trust me, Connecticut special. You want these guys. All right, now I'm back to wasting his ammo. It's almost 50 rounds of ammo per round. Per circle. Anyway, I love to use these guys. First of all, they do have the radio, so if you have like these units, they do have radio, so they're gonna be 155 mil on target. It's gonna be on target, and my recon have radio as well, so I was able to hit pretty much anything I wanted with the precise shot. And I do have lots in my deck. I like to bring half and half, and one half is gonna suppress the enemy. The other half is gonna be on counter battery, and basically they can destroy everything. So first off map of the game right here, it's gonna be hitting one machine gun, one legionnaire. It's not gonna do much because I don't have much in this town. Usually I know the opponent's gonna want a gun for this town, so I try to put my stuff in this forest or that forest here. I am retreating my stuff once I saw the off map. Alright, now I do have a recon here, and I see it's 17 pounder, and I do have the radio, and so I'm gonna be shooting pinpoint accuracy 155 mil on this 17 pounder, 80 points anti-tank, and a very powerful one at that. Yeah. I'm also bringing a Marauder to take out his machine gun, because these are a big threat to me. I want to be able to push from this forest with my infantry, so I'm gonna start thinking about destroying these guys. Now he had to bring a Bedford supply for this guy, so one supply wasted. Oh, there you go. Ouch. He's trying to attack me, but my buffers are there. One more round. And I'm going to order them to stop shooting. And I change my target to these machine gun immediately, because I know these last 2 rounds are going to be what it takes to destroy it. Plus, I can see with him. And there you go. Dead. And I'm already on another target here. Off map did pretty much nothing. It didn't even kill this guy. Actually, I guess it got my... No, I died here from this Sherman DD. So I'm gonna bring back that that guide position eventually. Now I'm shooting again with pinpoint accuracy because I do have the radio range. I'm gonna try to waste his ammo again, or his supply actually. There you go. He's gonna bring a mosquito here. I do have an anti buffers 40 mil, so that's gonna stop him from doing so. Sorry guys. And if you notice, I really was picky with my deployment here, and we're gonna notice that real soon. I put my Legionnaire in a way that they would only shoot at the enemy once they get out of this forest. Or at least I tried. But here they are. They're not here. They're not here. They're not here. You know, they're here. And no one can see them or shoot at them. Well, he could see me, but no one could shoot at them unless by the air or artillery. And we're gonna see that he's gonna cross over. He's not gonna be protected, and this is when I'm gonna start shooting at him. And I mean, these guys are gonna be dead. That's one of my bombers that destroyed that. And there you go. Okay. Well, they're not in the river, but they're not in cover either. Now, they are in cover in the forest. These guys don't have sight. So you see, I did place them very well, just to make sure. Anyway, so they are going to retreat from there. I mean, they have absolutely no chance of getting to my troops. infantry start appearing here, so we're gonna destroy them with Bofors and M3 Stuart. Priest is starting to do a lot of damage on my position. Ouch. My enemy has brought his artillery pounder, 25 pounder, and he's unloaded right on his spawn. I do have 2 Legionnaires in this forest. Putting some smoke here because I want to reinforce my Legionnaire into this forest. So I want to make sure these guys can shoot at me. He's going to answer that smoke with some off-map. Now, unfortunately, these guys went just ahead enough in the road that this guy here was able to kill him. And that's too bad, but it's part of the game. He's going to start to counter battery my 155 mil. I was shooting at this Sherman 5. Ouch! Direct hit! One hit wonder right here, Mr. Besson. Mr. Besson, shoot the target. Anyway, he's gonna bring more 25 pounders right on his spawn here with the Matador supply trucks. I'm gonna move out of dodge. And I'm gonna put this one on counter battery, so he's already taken target there. This guy being suppressed. Now there's a lot of troops here, but I do have good defenses position, you know. Gonna bring the Spitfires. I'm gonna bring them to attract fire, and I'm gonna try to use my B-25 pounder because I noticed with this guy that my opponent was actually winning in terms of flags by having infantry here. So anyway, my guy got shot pretty bad, so I retreated my my B-25, not wanting to risk it. I've moved my stuff out of the way. He's bringing another 25 pounder here. Another off map going on here. Destroying the kangaroo with my TNT. Bit of a waste, but it did the job, so why not? Now I'm gonna bring some tank destroyers here because I want to destroy these two and I want to destroy that priest as well. Unbeknownst to me, there's a firefly coming in now. Anyway, so I was able to get back this position here, but now there's another off map coming in. Firefly dead by 57 mil. Now I'm starting to shoot back at these guys, and yeah. So, to counter this response in artillery, I'm going to call throughout the game more and more 155 mil. I'm gonna retreat here. Stuart died from the leader most likely because he's got a bazooka. Oh, all the infantry has bazooka as well. So there you go. Oh! This guy was able to throw the bombs. Leader's gonna... Oh, yeah, there you go. Ooh, ouch. B-26 down. Now this one is pinned down. I'm starting to shoot at these guys as well. And now there's 3 of them, all in the same corner. And it looks like maybe a supply truck died, or Yeah, one of them died. With, you know, almost full ammo. Now he's got another one there. Now, if you're going to bring your artillery and shoot from your spawn where all of your troops appear, expect casualties. I don't like to I don't spawn bomb the enemy. I don't bomb the road where reinforcement comes in. But if your artillery is there, then you know you have no choice than to answer in kind. So there you go. Now we see another one coming on the map. This one is gonna start shooting at the Sherman, and the other ones are gonna be on counter battery operations. $13.11 for him still. Bringing another long Tom. Now, I started shooting with these two at the priest, but then when I saw the Firefly, I kind of backed out of there. Anyway, so there's gonna be this artillery war going on, where I'm gonna get shot, I'm gonna load on, and you know move away. I'm gonna shoot and scoot, and it's totally doable with these guys because these trucks are very powerful. They're a little bit armored, but I mean they are going to survive artillery strike, so they're good for that. Not so much is happening here on the map. I mean, we've been concentrated, I think, both on finding the enemy mortar. I've almost captured this, but I'm still struggling here. I'm gonna deal with these dudes. Destroyed that mosquito pretty badly. Oh, no, couldn't even. But there you go. Dies from maybe a buffers, and now I'm gonna target that Spitfire. There you go, Spitfire dead. I've lost one of my tank destroyer probably to these dudes. Yeah. Alright, I tried here. I knew it was risky. I did it anyway. With the Maquisard, the FFI, they have Molotov cocktail. They shoot everything on the march. So I'm gonna take this position. I'm gonna march my way there and make the best. I got 60 infantry versus 5. I think I'm gonna be good. No, he's losing almost all of his supplies. I've lost my truck here, but I'm still alive for now. And while he's getting my long tom busy, he's not doing a lot of attacks. So anyway, here's the plane train. I'm bringing these guys forward so that the AA be busy on these guys, and then I'm gonna try with my Hellcat to destroy that Firefly. And it's successful for these dudes. Oh, I think I was aiming at his leader first, and I damaged these other guys. And so there you go, mission accomplished there. Yeah, these guys are pretty damaged, and they have to be in shock as well after seeing what they just saw, knowing that the enemy has that much air power. And it doesn't look like Odenato has a lot for anti-air other than these Crusaders AA, which are not good at killing. Well, I guess they are. I guess they're good at killing because they did kill one of my. Oh, there you go. Now I just eliminated these dudes with my tank destroyer here, hiding in the forest. I guess the Crusaders are good if they band together at killing because they did kill a B-26. There you go. I killed all of his supply trucks now. I don't understand why you would bring your artillery to your spawn location, then when you unload, keep the trucks, the supply trucks close to them. But what you want to do is bring the supply truck elsewhere, because your artillery, they have 40 shells anyway, and you never know, they might die, they might get counter battery, so you want to bring your supply truck away, and then once they're out of ammo, then you bring them back. You see, this guy died. Well, anyway, no matter. And I'm bringing ever more artillery pieces, and I'm already going away by the time he shoots at me. And I'm bringing more buffers as well, because he's starting to. He does have a lot of airplanes as well. He just brings them one by one. So I want to, get my front line spread out with buffers. I got one there, one there. I have one here, one here, one here. All of his artillery are busy on my artillery, and he's not doing a lot of damage. This guy almost dead, but still alive, still kicking. There you go. One mortar dead. Another one had to unload here. And these are 107mm mortars. They're pretty good. And one infantry. And that is pretty bad. When you call in reinforcement, they get stuck at spawn or outright die. Alright, so I'm preparing another plane train. So let's pause for a minute. Here, I know there's a lot of AA. I think I'm going to go for that leader too. Yeah. I know there's a lot of AA in the area. So what you want to do with your plane, what I did here is I spawned one here, one here, one here, one here, and then I spawn my fighter. I tell my fighter to go there, so he's going to be the first one to receive the shots and the attention. And then once all my Hellcats are like a bit loose on the map, I take them and I tell them to go to target. And that way they'll be separated, and the AA is not going to suppress all of them at once. Target destroyed. And this is how we do it. So we've got another off-map here. Off-map that worked so well for him in the past. It did nothing to help him out, and I don't think it's going to do anything more. Although this is the 381mm, and this time I do have a whole lot more units in there. More infantry being unloaded here at spawn. Because he's still shooting me from this position. And I'm still moving away. Whoa. Is that it? We don't see any more off-map? Alright, well I think that was it for the off-map. Now, I made a run here because I secured this area pretty much, and this is what I wanted. I don't want the enemy to stay in the middle. And so now I'm moving in with BIM's M8 support weapon. I'm going to start moving. Unfortunately, they got stuck shooting, but I'm going to start moving with the tank destroyers. He's going to move everything away from here. Still more troops being unloaded here, like that 17-pounder. Had to unload, and that's a big blow there. I started to shoot back at this 35-pounder. This one's still alive, but I'm starting to shoot back at him as well. We're getting another 381 mil, and I don't know why he does that because he's got nothing to attack with. So what even is the point of these off-map? I have absolutely no idea. Oof, you saw all the guy go down there and the tank destroyed. That was nice. Nice to look at, unfortunately pretty useless. Alright. Enough POV. So he finally killed one of my guys, but I think the trade-off was very nice for me. They are expensive though. Now I think they're starting to run out of ammo, so I'm gonna move them there. I call in the supply. Call in the supply here as well. Tank destroyer down from bazookas. I'm gonna call away my Hellcat there. Is that the 17? No, that's not it. Alright, so he did call a lot of off-map, but I was on the offensive. That did not stop me from very much. I guess it did kill a lot of FFI Makisa. But overall, I think I'm having a good position here. I'm going to prepare an attack. I did prepare an attack. We didn't see it, but there it is. 8 M5A1 with Sapar. The Sapars are going to hang back. Then I'm bringing the Sapar. And then the worst thing ever, I actually forgot about them. I completely forgot about them, and so these guys all pretty much died except for one. And in the meantime, I had these guys bombing this area just for fun, so that his attention is shifted somewhere else than here. Then I made the worst decision ever, and it was to move my tanks into these bazooka infantry, and they pretty much all died. Tank destroyer dies here as well. From the 17-pounder, no doubt. But you know, I did kill a bunch of his support weapons, so that was good. But I did waste a lot of my steward there. But I thought it was cool to do so. I had a lot of fun doing it. I'm gonna bring more Makizawa for town. Now, unfortunately, what I have here is a sapper and not a legionnaire, because legionnaires are damn good, but these guys are gonna surrender. And now, seeing that the attack failed here, I bring my Makizawa around here, and I'm just gonna wait. I'm gonna be smart about it rather than just push everything like an idiot. But 1311 so far for me. I did capture that, and I have this as well. He's gonna have to bring in supply trucks for his Crusader, and unfortunately all of his supply trucks here died with the 25-pounder. Bazooka kills the recon, I think. Yeah. So the 25-pounders are all erased. Took me a while before I realized he's not shooting anymore, but now I've got free ring. I still got 1, 2, 3, 4 long tom out of the 5 I called in. I'm gonna bring these guys in and cross over. I brought another machine gun here. Tank destroyer, just enough for him to shoot at the infantry, but cannot be seen by the 17-pounder. As I say that, he takes position to shoot me. Now I see that right away. I'm gonna back up. I don't want to get killed by that. Starting to run out of ammo on my buffers. Only 94 are left. Bringing more machine gun to defend this area. And here I'm bringing more elite infantry, legionnaire, sapper. They're all gonna go to bolster the defenses here. Now I'm taking a break. I took them off of counter battery because I want them to reload. Sorry guys, it's getting late here. Yeah, so I want them to reload, all of them, so I'm gonna just take a break here. Here's the plane train again. I'm aiming for the flyer flies over there. And there you go. Job well done. So I got 84 Makizawa coming in. Unfortunately, there is a kangaroo here. It's gonna start shooting at us, but then again, he cannot shoot at all of us, right? So here we are moving forward. There's a legionnaire there, running out of rifle bullets, but he did his job. Even though he had 3 health, he threw a frag, and that's all the problem. 1 Makizawa is pinned down. The others are still crossing. There you go. It dies from something, I don't know what. But here's the Makizawa all crossing. Now Now there's a lot of tanks over there. I don't know if you got your glasses on. Put them. They're all over there. They're shooting like never. My guys are finally approaching here. And there you go. Now they have the forest taken. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 tanks still alive. Right now they're shooting at the machine gun. I've pulled back my tank destroyer. And I'm gonna try to use the B-26. Whoa. Tried to kill the leader, but couldn't. But anyway, now this is gonna heavily suppress these guys. I'm gonna be able to use my tank destroyer, and I'm gonna go around and try to kill these guys while they're falling back or heavily suppressed. But there is a firefly coming in here. 12-12, as he takes back this flag with the priest and these two guys. Now, I know he doesn't have any more, so I just gotta freely shoot with my stuff. Gonna shoot at the leader first. These guys are heavily suppressed, so they miss a lot. So 3 of them will miss. This guy is good to go, though. Alright, leader down. Now I'm gonna retreat, try to kill that firefly with the Hellcats. I actually died here from his shot. I died, so unfortunately I couldn't resume my attack on these dudes. But that's okay. That was a mistake on my end. Oh, I did separate them after all. Either way. Okay. Here I'm having M10 tank destroyers with Tirailleur AEF. I think they were called the Black Death. Can't remember. But anyway, these are gonna start providing good support here. These Shermans, they won't destroy these guys. Yeah, so he knows that he's gonna back up. He's gonna get the support he needs from the 17 pounder. It doesn't look like he's got any more AA, or else he would have brought them. So these Crusaders looks like it's the only AA he had. And then I'm doing again another M5 rush, and I'm gonna bring some Shermans. I'm gonna bring some tank destroyers, just a whole bunch of stuff. 12-12 still. I die. He does have AA here, so still dangerous to go over there, but I can definitely afford it. I got 2 ammo left in my Bofors now. Gonna go for that Crusader and some of these tanks. There you go, 1 dead. He's gonna try to attack me. I was going to move with my M10 to destroy these tanks, but then I saw the 217 pounder, so I had to retreat. One of my recon died. I'm gonna aim for his anti-air. These guys. Oh, direct hit. So, you know, he did try to bring his airplanes throughout the whole game, and it never really worked. He's still trying, but yeah, that never worked. Here's gonna work because I'm out of ammo here. Here's my M5 Stuart, just waiting for their moment. So yeah, now is the time to bring these guys forward. I should have definitely removed the HE of these guys because now all my Shermans died. I was counting on these dudes to kill that Sherman while these guys advanced, and that was managed poorly. There we go. This is how you win a town with two health Maquisards. And now I just gotta walk in and get the goodies. I am resupplying this buffer, so now I'm starting to shoot again at the enemy. Good kill, good kill. 14-10 now, I think you know who wins, so we're gonna speed this up a little bit. A bit before the game. Ah, look at that. I started to push here now. So I got Maquisard going there because that's a forested area. He still got his 6-pounder, doesn't shoot for some reason. But there you go. I really forgot about them. I was more concentrated in these parts here. But nonetheless, 2 of them moves out and they're gonna start making some ground. And these guys are definitely they're gonna, you know, fuck things up a little bit. I still got my 3 M10 here. Now his plane's gonna work because, although this did barely nothing. But yeah. Yeah, and so like I was saying, before my enemy he surrenders, because this is gonna be too long or else. Before he surrenders, you know, I did say to him, I said, good game. Because at this point, you know who's gonna win. So I did say good game, and rather than saying good game, he said shitty and left. And I think he was being very rude. You know, first of all, we talked a bit before the game starts, inside the game, I mean. And when I said good game, he didn't say anything, so that's rude number 1. And then instead of saying good luck, have fun, he didn't reply back anything. And then instead of saying good game, he said shitty. I don't know. I thought it was distasteful, and that's the reason why I put this song. I mean, this video and this song. But I thought it was a nice battle, really demonstrating the power of first DFL. I think my opponent did a lot of mistake, like this fiasco here. You know, he had like putting his own artillery on his spawn on location that was not super. So anyway, there you go. I'm bringing more Makiza, and now this guy's gonna be able to shoot at me, but the game is over by then. What is this guy doing? He's stuck in aligning. That sucks. That sucks for him. That definitely shouldn't happen. I've taken control here. I'm going further and further. Moving with everything. And now I can use freely my artillery against his troops. Nothing is shooting back at me. Now I control all of that. Alright. Oh, and I had my M8 Recon that I didn't use all game. $73 to $32 for me. I mean... Alright guys, well, hope you enjoyed this battle. I just want to see real quick my planes. Oh my god, look at the planes. Look at the planes. And my artillery. Oh wow, this Legionnaire. So on this, I'm going to leave you on my song. And I hope you like it. And I will see you all guys for another battle and another time. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.
J'ai jamais vu une fille pleurer autant pour un garçon. Jamais vu l'amour créer de la haine de cette façon. Ces chagrins de jour vont finir dans ceux de la nuit. Faut la voir marcher d'un pas lourd, comme si chaque pied pesait sur lui. Sèche tes pleurs, sèche tes pleurs. Je t'en prie, sèche tes pleurs. Il y a 15 jours est parti celui qu'elle voulait pour longtemps. Est parti celui dont elle souhaite la mort maintenant. Qu'il crève mieux qu'il souffre, qu'une fille le largue par des bords, que dans ses larmes comme moi s'étouffe, que le sud de la fille lui fasse du nord. Sèche tes pleurs, sèche tes pleurs. Je t'en prie, sèche tes pleurs. À qui veut bien l'entendre, elle en dit du mal autant qu'elle peut. Le con, le chien, le salaud. Pas de gentillesse, pas de souvenirs tendres. Il pleure et pleure encore, qu'avec toutes les larmes qui tombent, j'ai pensé calmer mes remords et fournir en eau le tiers-monde. Sèche tes pleurs, sèche tes pleurs. Je t'en prie, sèche tes pleurs, sèche tes pleurs, sèche tes pleurs. Je t'en prie, sèche tes pleurs. Qui je vois cet après-midi, son pauvre diable tout aviné. Je l'aime et je m'ennuie. Pourquoi tu vas pas la retrouver? Et je me disais tout bas, vas-y, elle se meurt de te revoir. Cours-y, me rendre service à moi, boucher l'affluent de la mer Noire. Sèche tes pleurs, sèche tes pleurs. Je t'en prie, sèche tes pleurs, sèche tes pleurs, sèche tes pleurs. Je t'en prie, sèche tes pleurs, sèche tes pleurs, sèche tes pleurs. Sèche tes pleurs, ma sœur. Sèche tes pleurs.